Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a beautiful princess named Aurora. She possessed a rare enchantment. Her laughter could bring joy to the hearts of all who heard it. From the moment she was born, the kingdom rejoiced, for it was believed that her arrival would bring prosperity and happiness. But there was one who harbored deep resentment toward Aurora and her family, the sorceress Maleficent. When she was not invited to Aurora's christening, Maleficent cast a wicked curse upon the princess. On her 16th birthday, Aurora would prick her finger on a spindle and fall into an eternal sleep from which she could only be awakened by true love's kiss. In an attempt to protect their beloved daughter, the king and queen sought the guidance of three good fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. The fairies, with their ancient wisdom and magic, devised a plan to keep Aurora safe. They whisked her away to a secluded cottage deep within the enchanted forest, where she would be hidden from Maleficent's reach until the curse could be broken. Under the care of the fairies, Aurora grew into a kind-hearted and graceful young woman. With each passing day, her beauty radiated like the first light of dawn. The fairies named her Briar Rose, and they raised her as their own, shielding her from the knowledge of her true identity and the looming threat that awaited her. In this idyllic haven, Aurora spent her days honing her artistic talents. With a stroke of a brush, she painted vibrant landscapes that mirrored the beauty of the world she admired. Her sketches captured the delicate curves of flowers, the play of light and shadow on the forest floor, and the glimmering ripples of nearby streams. The colors she chose reflected the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the breeze, and the enchantment that surrounded her. The fairies, in their loving care, imparted their wisdom and magic to Aurora. They taught her the ancient tales of the kingdom, whispered secrets of the stars, and shared their knowledge of spells and enchantments. Aurora listened with wide-eyed fascination, absorbing every word like a sponge, for she possessed an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a deep connection to the mystical realms. As the years passed, Aurora's beauty grew more ethereal, and her spirit radiated with a gentle grace that touched the hearts of all who crossed her path. Her gowns transformed, mirroring the seasons that danced through the kingdom. In the spring, she wore dresses adorned with delicate blossoms, the colors of soft pastels blooming like flowers at dawn. Summer brought gowns of flowing fabrics in shades of azure and gold, evoking the brilliance of the sun and the shimmering waters of nearby lakes. In autumn, her attire embraced the fiery hues of amber, rust, and crimson, mirroring the foliage that adorned the kingdom's forests. And during the winter, her gowns, crafted from ivory silks and adorned with shimmering crystals, reflected the purity and serenity of a snow-covered landscape. Meanwhile, within the walls of the castle, the king and queen remained steadfast in their quest to protect Aurora. They had tasked their loyal guards, adorned in suits of gleaming armor and regal uniforms of crimson and gold, with keeping a vigilant watch over the kingdom, ready to defend against any threat that might endanger their beloved princess. Throughout the land, rumors spread of the sleeping beauty hidden in the forest. Tales of her ethereal beauty and enchanting presence traveled from village to village, captivating the imaginations of the people. Whispers of hope and the promise of true love's kiss carried through the air, weaving dreams of a destiny yet to unfold. At the cottage in the heart of the enchanted forest, Aurora spent her days immersed in the wonders of nature. She danced with the woodland creatures, her laughter ringing like a melody through the trees. The fairies watched over her, their colorful gowns blending with the flowers and leaves as they flitted from branch to branch, ensuring her safety. As Aurora approached her 16th birthday, the fairies couldn't keep her true identity a secret any longer. They revealed to her the truth about her royal heritage, the curse that had been placed upon her, and the fateful spindle that awaited her on that fateful day. With a mixture of trepidation and determination, Aurora accepted her destiny. She understood the weight that rested upon her shoulders and the importance of finding true love to break the curse. Despite the dangers that lay ahead, her heart burned with hope and the belief that love could conquer any darkness. Word of Aurora's impending awakening reached the ears of Prince Phillip, a brave and noble young man from a neighboring kingdom. Stories of Aurora's beauty and the curse that had befallen her had captured his imagination, and he felt drawn to her even before they had met. Determined to fulfill his destiny and break the curse, Prince Phillip embarked on a quest to find the hidden cottage in the enchanted forest. Clad in armor that gleamed like polished silver, he rode through the kingdom, his steed's hooves echoing with purpose. Meanwhile, Maleficent, the mistress of darkness, grew increasingly furious as she sensed the approaching day of Aurora's awakening. She conjured a formidable army of dark creatures, dressed in shadows and obsidian armor, to thwart the prince's efforts and ensure that the curse remained unbroken. As Prince Phillip ventured deeper into the enchanted forest, he encountered obstacles at every turn. Maleficent's minions lurked in the shadows, launching attacks with sinister intentions. Yet, his determination never wavered, fueled by the memory of Aurora's enchanting laughter and the belief that their love held the power to triumph over any evil. In the heart of the forest, Prince Phillip confronted Maleficent herself. Cloaked in a gown of deepest black and crowned with horns, she exuded an aura of malevolence and power. With a flick of her staff, she summoned bolts of lightning and unleashed dark magic upon him. But Prince Phillip fought valiantly, wielding his sword with skill and determination. Each clash of steel against Maleficent's dark forces sent sparks flying into the air. Their battle became a symphony of light and darkness, hope and despair. As Aurora's 16th birthday arrived, the fairies, wielding their own magic, conjured a protective barrier around the cottage. It glowed with the colors of the rainbow, warding off Maleficent's army and granting Aurora the opportunity to fulfill her destiny. Guided by her heart, Aurora made her way to the castle where the final act of their love story would unfold. She wore a gown crafted by the fairies, its delicate fabric adorned with intricate embroidery that shimmered in the moonlight. The dress flowed like a waterfall around her, its colors reflecting the hues of the dawn sky: blush pink, golden hues, and hints of lilac. At the castle, Prince Phillip and Maleficent's battle reached its climax. With a surge of strength and determination, Phillip delivered a decisive blow, shattering Maleficent's staff and dispelling her dark magic. Weakened and defeated, Maleficent retreated, her curses and threats dissipating into the night. In the grand hall, Aurora's azure eyes met Prince Philip's, their gazes locked in a timeless moment. With every step they took toward each other, the weight of the curse lifted, replaced by renewed hope and anticipation. The castle, adorned in opulent decorations and flickering candlelight, served as the backdrop for their long-awaited reunion. Aurora's golden locks cascaded down her shoulders, adorned with a delicate crown of flowers that matched the vibrant blossoms of her gown. The fabric, a tapestry of silk and lace, fluttered softly with each graceful movement. Embroidered vines and intricate patterns weaved across the dress, reflecting the beauty of the enchanted forest that had been her sanctuary for so long. Prince Phillip, still clad in his battle-worn armor, removed his helmet, revealing tousled chestnut hair and eyes that mirrored the brilliance of the morning sky. His attire had been tattered and dirted in his quest, but his resolute spirit and unwavering love radiated from within. As they drew closer, time seemed to stand still. The air crackled with anticipation, and the room fell silent, all eyes fixed on the couple who stood at the precipice of their destiny. Their hands met, fingers entwined, and a surge of warmth coursed through their veins, intertwining their fates. In that moment, the curse that had held Aurora captive for so long was broken. The magic that had veiled her in slumber dissipated, and life surged back into her being. Rosy color returned to her cheeks, and her eyes shimmered with joy and recognition. The castle erupted in cheers and applause, echoing the jubilation that resounded in the hearts of the kingdom's inhabitants. The celebration that followed surpassed all expectations, surpassing the grandest of royal affairs. The walls of the castle were adorned with tapestries depicting Aurora's journey, the trials, the triumphs, and the unwavering power of love that had brought her back from the brink of eternal sleep. The festivities spilled out into the courtyard, where a symphony of colors and music filled the air. Tables were adorned with sumptuous feasts, overflowing with delicacies from across the kingdom. Musicians played lively melodies, their instruments weaving a spellbinding harmony that lifted spirits and set hearts aflutter. Aurora and Prince Phillip took to the dance floor, their steps synchronized as if they had been rehearsing their entire lives for this very moment. The princess's gown flowed elegantly with each twirl, a vision of grace and beauty. Prince Philip's armor had been replaced with regal attire, tailored to perfection and reflecting his noble lineage. As they danced, the courtyard was bathed in the warm glow of lanterns and a breathtaking display of fireworks that painted the night sky with bursts of color. It was as if the heavens themselves rejoiced, applauding their union and marking the beginning of a new chapter for the kingdom. Aurora's parents, the king and queen, beamed with pride, their eyes filled with tears of joy. They had feared they might never see their daughter awake again, and yet, here she stood, a beacon of hope and resilience. Amidst the revelry, Aurora and Prince Philip ascended the castle balcony, overlooking the expanse of their kingdom. They stood hand in hand, their love transcending the boundaries of their own story. Aurora addressed the gathered crowd, her voice carrying the weight of gratitude and determination. She spoke of forgiveness, extending an olive branch to Maleficent, acknowledging that darkness could be transformed into light through understanding and compassion. She vowed to govern the kingdom with fairness, fostering a realm where diversity was celebrated and unity prevailed. Prince Philip echoed her sentiments, his words resonating with the hearts of their subjects. He vowed to protect and cherish Aurora, to stand by her side as they faced the challenges that lay ahead. And so, Aurora and Prince Philip, bound by their love and united in purpose, ruled the kingdom with wisdom and compassion. Together, they worked tirelessly to mend the wounds of the past and build a future where harmony and equality flourished. Aurora's love for the arts continued to shape the kingdom's cultural landscape. She established grand academies of music, painting, and literature, nurturing the talents of aspiring artists and providing a platform for their expressions. The kingdom became renowned for its vibrant festivals, where the streets overflowed with vibrant colors, lively music, and the enchanting melodies of Aurora's own voice. Prince Philip, drawing from his experiences as a valiant warrior, dedicated himself to the defense and prosperity of the realm. He modernized the kingdom's armed forces, instilling a sense of honor and chivalry in its knights. Together with his trusted advisors, he established diplomatic ties with neighboring lands, fostering alliances that brought peace and prosperity to the entire region. Throughout their reign, Aurora and Prince Philip remained connected to the enchanted forest that had shaped their destinies. They worked in harmony with the fairies, who had become cherished advisors in matters of magic and wisdom. The forest flourished under their stewardship, its lush greenery spreading like a tapestry across the landscape. As time passed, Aurora and Prince Philip's love grew deeper and more enduring. Their bond became the cornerstone of the kingdom's strength, inspiring loyalty and admiration in their subjects. Their story of true love's triumph over darkness continued to be passed down through generations, reminding all who heard it of the power of love, forgiveness, and the indomitable human spirit. And so, in the kingdom where once a curse had cast its shadow, a tale of love and resilience blossomed. Aurora, the sleeping beauty awakened by true love's kiss, and Prince Phillip, the valiant prince who shattered the shackles of darkness, became legendary figures, revered for their compassion, wisdom, and unwavering belief in the power of love. Their story served as a beacon of hope, reminding all who heard it that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of light. And in the kingdom they ruled with grace and compassion, their legacy endured, inspiring generations to come to embrace love, kindness, and the limitless possibilities that lay within each and every heart.